Right, now what I have here are some peeled almonds. Okay, there's about a dozen or so almonds in there. They're not huge, a lot of them. Okay, but we take the peel off, you know, the husk if you like. And I've got a pan here just heating up, and what we're going to do is slightly roast them. Okay, we want them sort of just getting to the point where they're about to char, but we don't want them actually burnt, right? Because that'll impact on the flavour. Okay, so I've got me nice big aluminium pan here, and we'll also be using that later to cook the flatbreads in. Okay, so I'm going to leave them on there. Me defritum is making there. I'm going to be careful I don't knock that bloody handle because it will come off. Just warming that through. It just came up to boil, so I've turned the heat down. I think the bloody heat's gone out. I gassed myself, killed myself. Bloody thing. I thought it'd stop bubbling. Okay, so we just want to reduce that by about half. Alright, but again, be careful it doesn't catch. Now, I've got the big old cast iron pan here. That's what we're going to cook our stew in. We don't need a lid for it. Okay, and we're using beef. Now, this has been shipped from Ireland, right? It's apparently the British like to think it's part of England, right? The Irelanders may disagree with that one. But anyway, it's not British beef, it's Ireland beef. So, we've got some beef, okay, that's what we'll be cooking. Now, we're going to need one red onion, thinly sliced, that's done. You're going to need some dates. Now, these dates are quite small, right? So I've got 3 dates. He's licking his fingers, very naughty, washing it in there. Yeah, see, he's come back the ball now. So let me just check my almonds are alright. We're going to need some spices here. So I've got a tablespoon of black peppercorns, okay, and a very, very important spice in ancient Roman cooking, lovage, okay, some lovage seeds. So a tablespoon of them. Okay. Now, because we're having this with this bean thing, something else I've already prepared in advance, which I've never really lost. Oh, I know, I put it in the fridge. Is we're going to require some egg yolks. So I've already hard boiled, 10-minute boil, 2 eggs. Okay. The egg yolks broke, that's why it looks more like there's more than 2 in there, but it's 2 egg yolks in there. But that's not for the stew. We'll use that later, I'll let them warm up a bit. Alright, so all we're doing at the moment is waiting on these almonds to get lightly toasted. Turn that up a bit more. Is that bloody thing still on? Can't bend over it over. Not going to use it anyway. Your defritum's nicely boiling there. Can you hear it, can you? The wine's going down. Be careful I don't drink too much of that white one because I need some of that to go in the stew. That's why I've got white there. Never mind, I've got plenty of red. I do believe the red is from a distant part of the Roman Empire, but it's not really because the Romans didn't know it existed because it's Australian. But we'll have that later. Probably get that down with a nice white toga. My toga washer's on this summer holiday thing. Right, so my defritum's working nicely. The almonds are going. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a little pause because everything else is ready to go. Can't do anything till the almonds are toasted. We will need to put the defritum in a bit later, but not that much later, so we need to get that done. So like I say, that reduced by half, then slightly start to char, and then we're ready to pound our spices. Alright?